Hello and welcome in Magic Learners. Much love, Travis here, bringing you MTG of the day. We could keep. I'm gonna fearlessly mulligan. This isn't really better. I'm just gonna dig. I actually prefer this. I mean, if you haven't watched the deck tech, make sure to check out the deck tech. This deck is really built around Lotleth Troll and Zombie Infestation, and I just want to start with one of those two cards. The deck performs a lot better, even if it starts with fewer cards, if it has those cards. Yeah, welcome to MTG of the day. Some number. Goal of this series is to play some Magic and to think some thoughts. Ooh, okay. And to have some fun. So, if we played Lotleth Troll, my concern is it gets lightning bolted. So I think I'm going to start off with a Zombie Infestation. And take things from there. So, I'm a bit it's late and I'm a bit groggy. I've been working late this past week. Boom. Fascinating. Well, in this case, let's just make a zombie. Okay. Play a Gravecrawler. So we're really going to benefit from drawing a land. Yeah, so this is like the morning Sudoku, right? It's the morning crossword, the morning chess, the morning magic. I'm gonna wait on the on another zombie. Way to get the brain going. Bit awkward. This time with making some zombies. So I mean, not a bad double mulligan though. We've got a lot of gas coming. We draw a land, it brings back Veilborn Ghoul, it's going to reanimate this Bloodghast. Be able to play a lot with Troll. Timely reinforcements. Okay. Cool. I believe we're playing against Goblin Dark Dwellers, which is on my list. I know some of you are wondering, hey Trav, when are you gonna start playing with the new cards? And the answer to that is soon. Interesting. The answer to that is soon. There's Goblin Dark Dwellers and there is Inverter of Truth, which are both on my list. Play this, play a land, get Bloodghast back, return Veilborn Ghoul. And we've got some dorks in play. So the cool thing about Veilborn Ghoul is if we ever draw a fetch land, because of Urborg, that fetch land is a regular land, or is a swamp, and thus we're going to be able to return Veilborn Ghoul multiple times per fetch land. As for what our best draw is, that's questionable. I would like to be able to Life from the Loam 3 lands, but we would need to draw a green source before we could do that. Alright, I'm just going to say forget keeping a hand. Let's just go with the stream of zombies. Vengevine, probably not the most useful at this moment. Okay, did some damage. Let's see what the opponent's got. Gifts ungiven, fascinating. Alright, well if it's an Elesh Norn, then it's like, okay, you win. Okay, so here is the Goblin Dark Dwellers, and there's going to be an Anger of the Gods. I'm thinking that it might be best to just be, like, assume the opponent just doesn't have a 5th land, and that they're about to die. I think that's our best bet. Give the opponent Goblin Dark Dwellers and Unburial Rites. And if they don't have a 5th land, I'm not sure if there's another way around that. If they have a 5th land, congrats. We will... Okay, there it is. Alright, well, I'm gonna F6 and let them do the thing. Yeah, I've been thinking about a deck like this, except it's mono red. It's interesting, like, why not just get Elesh Norn? Because this way is really fun. And we do what is fun. Okay, step 1, return a Veilborn Ghoul, and pass the turn. It's not quite over. We could draw a Life from the Loam, and we could go ham sandwich on this guy. So here's what I'm thinking. Here's my question. I'm low energy. I'm starting to have low energy mornings. It seems like it's negatively affecting the video. Not that it's like a bad video, but I feel that the best thing I have to offer is my energy to you. And if I don't have a lot of energy, then I'm not offering you my best. So I'm going to try to work on changing my routine, ask what you think about that. Ooh, also, okay, here's some energy, very exciting. For those of you who made it to the 7-minute point, I woke up, and here's why. I was up late finishing my new ebook last night, and this is a free book. I have a new ebook, which is a free book. It's called Free Thinking. It's available on my Travis Wu YouTube channel. Or actually, you go to freelivinggoals.com. Freelivinggoals.com. Come on, Life from the Loam. Stinkweed Imp. Could be good. Freelivinggoals.com. Get my new ebook. It is free, and it is about destroying 8 negative thought patterns and implementing 8 positive thought patterns to increase productivity. It is about changing the way that we think in order to change the way that we live for the much better. So make sure to check that out. I just put it out and it's awesome. It's almost as awesome as our opponent's sweet deck. Okay. End of turn, discard this one and this one. And I'm going to go ahead and get a... Actually, that probably wasn't worth doing. It probably was worth waiting. Because this is going to get foamed also, which is fine. Somewhat fine, but we could have dredged the Stinkweed and then dredged Life from the Loam. Hey, if we hit 2 Gravecrawlers, we can go Crawler, Crawler, Vengevine. 2 Crawlers for the win. Ooh, we hit 1. Gives me a little bit of hope. I'm going to attack a Johnny. I think we can actually win this longer game. It seems like it. Because if we hit another Gravecrawler next turn, we can play 2 Gravecrawlers and return 2 Veilborn Oh, what is this? Target player discards a card. Okay. I discarded my cards. Johnny's at 4, yeah. So we dredged Stinkweed Imp, and we hit another Gravecrawler, and we're gonna have at least two Vengevines coming back, and that could actually win this game. Meanwhile, I've got a call in 25 minutes, so I'm hoping this video doesn't conflict with that. Another potential mastermind applicant, for those of you interested in this thing, this channel is Magic Learning, and it's really for fun and to help people. And MTG Training is really for serious and for helping people. So if you're a Grand Prix player, or you just have invested in the game and aren't seeing the results that you want to see, or you want to accelerate your path, go to mtgtraining.com and check out what we're working on there. Oh, we've got a squee too. Sweet. Okay, dredge this. Come on, Gravecrawler. Not quite yet. Alright, well, I'm going to go for the Ajani again. And there's a Snapcaster Mage. Interesting. There's a Kolaghan's Command. Yeah, working with Ben Friedman, Adam Yurchuk, some other coaches. So make sure to follow what we're working on there. Yeah, this game is not yet over. We're one Gravecrawler away from some serious action. 2 damage. I see, they've got this little Snapcaster loop. Well, I mean, what is Snapcaster going to do here? Oh, Snapcaster can cast Boom. And then that cuts off our, that's going to cut off our multiple Gravecrawler plan. Wait, yeah. I see, it was Fulminator that was returned, not the other card that was not Fulminator. So now, I think I would rather concede at this point, because we're not going to be able to stop this thing from happening. Yeah, we're at 2. I mean, we can make a zombie, and we're dead. Okay. So, I mean, that was interesting. We double mulliganed, and it actually kind of came down to the wire. If we had drawn Gravecrawler on that crucial turn, we could have won. So we definitely won our attack edges. And I'm not in love with Raven's Crime. And I might go with a Necromancer's Stockpile for some more gas. Submit. Okay. Here's the keeping 7. Yeah, we'll keep the 7. So, need to be aware of sudden shock, which means I'm going to make Lotleth's Troll and grow it to a 3 immediately. His opponent's turn to mulligan here. Alright. Go ahead and get an Overgrown Tomb. Here's, yeah, free thinking. Number 1, destroy negative thought patterns. Tactic number 1, come on, Zombie Infestation. Tactic number 1, mental reframing. Turn fuck into fuck yeah. Woof. Okay, yeah, we're basically 100% in on this Lotleth's Troll. Number 2, personality resolution. Figure out I kind of like dredging stinkweed. Okay, well, 4-3 is good enough. Dredging stinkweed, I mean, we would like to hit a land, but stinkweed can find us a life from the loam. Or another squee, or some grave crawlers. Okay. Brute force it with affirmations. Squee. Dredge stinkweed in. We hit a grave crawler and a life from the loam, which is perfect. So we can dump our whole fucking hand here. Hope the opponent does not have Path to Exile. I'm all in. If they have Path to Exile, congratulations. Alright. If they have Path to Exile, congratulations. Alright, they don't so far. We have regeneration mana up too. Okay, they could have Oblivion Ring, Oblivion Stone. Or they could maybe find a way to survive for a turn and then get out a Johnny to keep this thing tapped. Fortunately, we're dredging life from the loam and we're going to be able to play 2 Bloodghasts. Timely, okay. That's probably the game plan, is just survive for a minute. Return Captain Squee. Return a life from the loam. There's another grave crawler. Grab an Urborg, a Marshflats, and a Verdant Catacombs. Play this thing. Play an Urborg. Bloodghast come into play. Veilborn Ghoul comes back. So even if the opponent plays Anger of the Gods, that's not going to be enough. Clearly they're going to have to. Interesting. So I'm going to discard this. Discard this, and then we decide whether we want to replay Gravecrawler or not. The opponent is at 5, so say that they hit their land to keep a Johnny tapped. In that case, we want to have this Gravecrawler in play, probably. It is within the technical realm of possibility that we lose. Well, if the opponent has to pay 3 life to do it, it's going to make things a lot harder for them. Might have been worth waiting on the Gravecrawler anyways, so that we could, hit our... Oh, well, we can cast Vengevine anyways, because we can cast Mr. Squee here. Okay, well, see if we can end it. Squee's coming back. Use Squee, Goblin Nabob, or if we dredge a Bloodghast, there's a lot that can win this. Bloodghast or Vengevine is going to win right now. Vengevines. Okay, check this out. Veilborn Ghoul. Yes. Black, 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 stinkers, and Gravecrawler. Alright, well, finally we got a game where we got to go fucking nutsos, which is awesome. I don't even care about winning the match. I care slightly. I just want to... We just wanted to basically do this. Attack the opponent with everything. And on to game 3, which hopefully takes 15 minutes or less. Alright, so say that we want to deal with Pithing Needle. Maybe we want Ancient Grudge. A couple. Access to a couple. We did bring in 2 tech edges, so we could maybe cut 1 land. Cut the Rot Farm for a Grudge. The opponent has Fulminator Mages. At least 1 Fulminator Mage anyways. A Boom Bust, which is pretty good against the Rot Farm. Alright, last game here. And I think I might keep this. Why would we keep this? It doesn't have green mana. It doesn't have an enabler. I'm gonna mulligan it. I'm gonna mulligan this one. I'm gonna keep this one and look for Verdant Catacombs. This deck mulligans a lot. I think tomorrow we're gonna move to the just for fun room. Maybe well, we've maybe had a bad run. I like to win. Sometimes. It's not essentially that I win all the times, but sometimes. For those of you that follow the series, you know that we need to win to move on. Verdant. And this doesn't look like it's going to be the case, but we did get to showcase the deck in the last game. Alright, we might get boomed. Here it comes. Nope. Yep. Boom. Verdant. Yikes. This is when you mulligan and it just gets worse and worse. This is why you should never break the cardinal rule. The cardinal rule is never mulligan, always keep. It's a Celestial Colonnade. It ain't over. It ain't over. Here's a Lotleth Troll. Which may get sudden shocked. Yeah, that is nasty. That is really mean. It seems pretty good right now. It's pretty good against Affinity and Infect. Its effect is quite shocking. So we could cast Life from the Loam and start trying to grind it out. No thanks. I mean, the opponent is, however, look at their deck. Did I mention how, like, what kind of investment did they make in this deck? A big one. This is the big one. Timely Reinforcements. Alright, well, we have another Lotleth Troll. It's not quite over. Is there another sudden shock? What in the fuck? Excuse my swearing. There's a difference between cursing and swearing. Cursing is more negative, swearing is more fun, right? Agreed? It's fun to swear, and it opens people up. Is the opponent gonna... Oh, I see. That probably is not what they meant to do. If I had to if I was a betting man, I would bet that is not what they meant to do. Gravecrawler cannot block, so we're gonna not block here. Overgrown Tomb, which means we could either cast... Basically, we can't cast a whole lot. So, here's what I'm gonna make a point of time allocation for you all, right? Opportunity cost here. This game is lost, right? I have an appointment in 10 minutes. I would like to get my morning coffee and not be late for my appointment. Therefore, it makes sense to save everyone time involved and concede, because it doesn't matter a whole lot if we win anyways. And this way we can showcase the opportunity cost of time and how this stuff works out. So I'm just gonna go one more draw step and then head off to Scoopville. Yeah, didn't work this game. Okay, well, see you tomorrow. Welcome back tomorrow. Check out the deck real quick. If you want to make the most of Magic, make sure to check out the free lesson I have at the top of the description. It'll make you think about what, how, and why we play this game, how to make the most of this game. Thanks to all of y'all who stuck around. Sorry for the grogginess, but I appreciate all of you, and we'll see you back here tomorrow. Thank you.